Let's just get the DNA test. Let's get it over with and see who's the father. Why we got to go through all this arguing and stuff like that? That don't make no sense to me. But little girl look like him. Look like this dude right here. Don't look like the other dude.
Jerome, I would like to meet this gentleman. Could you bring Mr. Coley into the courtroom, please?
Bring him on, Jerome.
I'm doing good. There you go.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Dose. Yeah. Started from the mud, now you see us going up. Numbers never lie, now you see us blowing up. People used to front, now you see them showing up. So what's up? I've been down and out below.
Mr. Coley, thank you for joining us today.
How you doing?
You understand we are here discussing the paternity as it relates to Serenity. She said you all had sex within the window of conception, unprotected.
Yes, ma'am.
She got on the uniform.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, she ain't got on the uniform in court, but she got the uniform on. Man, where'd it go? Where'd it go? There's the uniform right there. There it is. There it is. She got the 30. She got the uniform on of the 304. We done already put the jersey on her. I'm gonna just say we put the jersey on her. I mean, I don't know, man. That's the 304 uniform. She fit the description. We're gonna put it on her. She in the locker room, headed out to the field, and about to play the game.
Unprotected.
Yes, ma'am.
You agree to that?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe you're Serenity's biological father?
I say it's a slight chance that I am.
Yeah, slight.
I said it's a
Slight.
1% chance.
Why 1%? How did you do that math?
Because
Where'd that math come from?
I did that math. Because me and him was intimate more than me and him was.
But you understand that it is not about the quantity. It only takes one time, one encounter.
It either is or it isn't.
Let me just understand this though. You were intimate with Mr. Coley.
Mm-hmm.
You were intimate with Mr. McGee.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't there another person as well?
They not even a part of this equation because I use protection with
With that person, there
Yes,
was
ma'am.
protection.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Your Honor, if Serenity is mine, which I
She belongs to the streets.
Come on, man. Come on, man. This is too much. This is too much. There's somebody will be in the comments. They'll be like, but the man, he was sleeping around. He was doing. What if it was the other way around? Different consequences. Yeah, he'd be a hoe too. He would be a hoe too. If he's sleeping around with all these women, he's a hoe too. But there's different consequences to your whoredom. Now she got 3 people. Now, what if neither one of these dudes is it? Then, we use protection. Okay. All right. So did the rubber break? Or was there another guy? See, here's the thing. What I'm starting to notice in these shows is basically there'd be 1, 2 guys, maybe 3. And then all of a sudden, none of them the father. And then all of a sudden, mysteriously, there's another guy. That's how these hoes work.
highly doubt. I have no problem taking care of it.
Excuse me? He wasn't even there to do the birth of my baby. You know he left me my appendix.
Why would he be there for the birth of your baby if you told him that there's a possibility that he may not be the father? Why would he be there? Why? Why would you show up? Why would you show up? Why would you even be there? There's a possibility that I'm not the father. You told me this. So prove that I am.
Russia while I was 4 months pregnant with my child and I almost lost my daughter. You know what he said to me? I'll be back. I'm going to the store. And you know, I didn't see him so a month later. And I'm pregnant with your child. Don't be there one day and the next day don't. Be there consistently.
This better be his child. This better be his child. But baby look like him, though. This better be his child.
Month later, and I'm pregnant with your child. Don't be there one day and the next day don't. Be there consistently. Be there for her, not for me.
You went to the store, Mr. McGee, and never came back for a month?
I was in the process of moving.
So
Staying in
moving
South
was
Carolina.
more
I was staying in South
Then
Carolina.
me risking
So-
a child that could possibly, and I quote that loosely like he say, could be yours. You rather abandon me pregnant and take the chance of me losing my life and my child's life for moving?
I'm possibly the father. Big difference between you are the father. Possibly the father. Once you tell me I'm possibly the father, I could stage left even until you prove it.
That don't make no sense. Step up.
If she is mine, then I will, but
No,
I don't believe she
I
is, so
don't
why
believe-
should I step
If
up and
you
take care of
doubt-
someone
if you
else's
had-
responsibility?
If he had so much doubt, and I stand on this, you should have waited. You should have been there at the paternity test. You shouldn't wait till now, 4 years later.
Yeah, this is what I don't understand. I guess it's for our entertainment and everything, but why don't they take these paternity tests like earlier before they come on the show? That's the part I don't understand. If you believe it's not your baby or whatever, why don't you just go ahead and get the paternity test out of the way? You know, I'm still confused on that, and that's what every episode that I do with one of these, I just don't understand. But now she got on. Now she in the picture. That's him right there. Okay, that's him and her. He was there while she was pregnant. Looked like he might have been claiming it at that point, but then she probably said, "You possibly the father," and then boom, that changed everything.
My baby got real bad asthma. She couldn't stop breathing in my arms. He was not there. If you had any ounce of this 25%, like you say, that she was yours, you should have been there whether you thought she was or not. You still should have been there. Don't wait till now. When I did everything, I petitioned the court to sue him for half the cost I had to spend taking care of my child.
She's talking about I haven't done anything for her,
You haven't.
but I have receipts to show every week and everything, MoneyGram receipts that I'm sending to her every week.
Every week,
I'd like to see that, sir. Jerome, will you have
Wait a minute. See, if that's true, that's some more BS that she put down. Because they always say, you don't do nothing for me. Nothing. Nothing means nothing. That means zero. That means he walked away for 4 years and did nothing. Now he's sending MoneyGrams, and you telling us that he's done nothing? Be accurate. Just say, hey, the only thing he do is send me some little MoneyGrams or something. Like, but when you tell me he's done nothing, I think nothing. I go, dang, he's done nothing. You don't tell, you don't be talking about you've done nothing and they have done something. That's disrespectful right there, man.
you hand me that evidence?
I'm gonna tell you the real truth behind
What's the
that.
real truth?
He say it's been multiple money orders. He sent me one for $40, and that's because he called me and said, "You're my wife. I want some sex." So I said, "I need some transportation." He sent me $40 to get to him so we could have sex.
Dude, come on. Which one of y'all? Is that true, bruh? Is that true? Come on. then you ain't done nothing. If that's true, you've done nothing.
And you know what I did? I took that $40 and spent it on my child because she deserved it more than you deserve some of me.
Your Honor,
Yeah.
no, that is not what had transpired. She tells me that I'm Serenity's father or not her father as much as the sun rises and sets. She said that Mr. Coley, who's supposed to be such a great father, gets mad that she didn't spend the money on him. He's such a great father, then you're not a father, you're a leech.
Mr. Coley, how do you respond to that?
Mr. McGee, he's not really into Serenity. If they wouldn't have presented the birth certificate, you probably wouldn't know your own daughter's full name.
There
You don't
go.
even know what your daughter get up and ask for when she wake up in the morning. You don't know her favorite color.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of you hating me, you should congratulate
Congratulating a
me
leech?
or
Why?
loving me
How you
because of
gonna
what
call
I
him a
did.
leech?
You a
You
parasite.
know that
And
shit
what are
going-
you? And what you're a deadbeat.
Okay. The only way we are going to be able to move forward is to get the results.
Jerome,
Jerome,
come on, Jerome. Come on, bring it out, bruh. We've been waiting on you. I've been waiting on you since I think minute 5. We've been waiting on you, bruh. Come on out.
let me have the envelope. These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics and they read as follows. In the case of McGee versus McGee, pertaining to 4-year-old Serenity McGee, and whether Mr. McGee or Mr. Coley is her biological father, it has been determined by this court. The biological father is Mr. McGee.
How you feel now? Bet you feel stupid now, don't you?
Miss McGee.
You missed all them years.
Miss McGee, let's be respectful. Because now we've determined that's your child's father.
You know what?
That's her father. You said it all along.
I know, and I was right. And this is, I want him and my mother, my own mother. Now, how you?
Hey, you know what? I kind of knew it. Just looking at the little girl, I knew it. I knew it. They all jacked up. They jacked up. The little girl is in for a world of hurt growing up. I think the cycle may continue with the daughter because unless these two can get it together and Super Simp next to her can get it together and stay out the business like that. I think he should. Me personally, if I was in his shoes, I'd walk away. I'm not raising that man's child, but I mean that's just me. But let's get back to it.
You feel?
I feel that I owe you an apology.
Yep.
I will give you
Yep.
one.
But
But
you
have
can
to
save it.
understand.
You can save it because I didn't have to suffer. She had to suffer.
Wait a minute. Don't ask her for an apology and then say save it. See, this is the mixed up shit. You can give me an apology. I'm saying you can save it. Come on.
Miss McGee, I can only imagine what it would feel like for you to hear your mother doubt you.
Hurt me.
Well, you can't confide in somebody and then tell them all your business and then
Right.
be mad when they form their
That's my
own
mother.
opinion. No, she just
That's
formed
my
her
mother.
own opinion. I hope you two can work through this. But most importantly, there's this beautiful little girl. Mr. McGee, you're her biological father. You doubted that. 25% turned into 99.9. What you gonna do?
I have no alternative but to step up and to provide for my child, be in her life as much as possible.
Yes. And
There
do
you
that.
go, bro.
Miss
Hey, just
McGee,
like this is my thing, man. Just keep it business, man. Just keep it business. Don't try to get back with her. Let that dude have her, man. She was messing around with a bunch of dudes and everything. We already know what
She
Future
belongs
say.
to the streets.
So just keep it pushing, keep it business, take care of your child, pay the money that you need to pay, and be in your child's life. Be there for her, man. Don't let her go get into the same cycle that her mother is in. You don't want your daughter to grow up and be a 304 like her mama. You don't want that, bruh. That'll hurt you worse. So let the mama go. Focus on your daughter.
you came to court suing for $3,617
Yes, Your Honor.
because you say you incurred these expenses raising Serenity by yourself. If we give him credit for that $40, the total is $3,577 that you owe her. Judgment for the plaintiff. Take care of yourselves. Court is adjourned.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. A lot to unpack there. Man. So the show is called Who's Out of Order. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the boyfriend. I'm gonna start with the simp dude. Dude, she was messing with you, him, another man, and possibly maybe another man. And you standing there by her side. And that baby is not even yours. So if you stay and raise that man's child, I will call you a fool. Super simple. You can do better, bruh. All right, now let me go to her. Her, we already know. Future then claimed it.
She belongs to the streets.
She belongs to the streets. Hopefully she can get her act together and focus on this child, and don't let her daughter grow up to be like her, where she got multiple possibilities of a father for her child. So we know everything about her, that she was messing with all the different guys. She told this man that he possibly couldn't be the father. So like I said before, once you let that genie out the bottle, it's hard to get it back in until you can prove it. So I mean, that's your fault for doing that. He probably would have been 100% down if you wouldn't even said that. You know, 100% down. The little girl looked like me. I was saying that the whole time. She looked like me. So there it is. She's out of order. My man, the husband, the soon-to-be ex-husband, Mr. McGee. You was out of order, bruh. You was out of order. First of all, you probably should have got that DNA test done sooner. You was messing around too. You know, you was messing around with other women and everything like that. So y'all had a rocky relationship, man. You didn't take control of the relationship. I guess you wanted to be out in these streets. She wanted to be out in these streets. The thing that bothers me is she was pregnant. I think she had already told you that you possibly could not be the father, and you married her after that. That's out of order, man. You out of order. So there it is. That's what I think. That's my judgment. All of them out of order. I can't say mom is out of order because she was just going off of what her daughter told her. So we're gonna leave mom out of it. She's not out of order. So with that, I'm gonna say like. You're free to do that. Comment. You're free to comment. Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell because there's a video coming out every day. So get notified. And with that, I'm going to say peace and be one.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Dose. Yeah. Started from the mud, now you see us going up. Numbers never lie, now you see us blowing up. People used to front, now you see them showing up. So what's up? I've been down and out below.